So the first thing you want to really do if you want to really create life is breaking your limiting beliefs. That is how you build a champion mindset. You have to break your limiting belief and understand that anything is possible. Once you understand that anything is possible, then you give yourself permission to go after what you want. The second thing you want to do is you have to kill your fears. You have to kill your fears. I've seen fear stop so many people. So many people. Fear, I believe you too have experienced this, man. When maybe you want to try something and because of fear, somebody said something and you get scared and eventually you don't do it. And later you see that if you had done that thing, you would have gotten a better result. But because of the fear that was put into you by somebody, you didn't do it and you missed that opportunity. There's so many opportunities around us today which we've missed just because of our fears. You have to kill your fears. Fear limits people. Fear limits people. I saw so many people, young people in my environment then when I was growing up who never really went after anything in their life because they were scared of failing. They were scared. And once you are scared of failing, you've handicapped yourself from even trying. And this is the thing that has really kept so many people stuck in their life. And you wonder what's happening. It's just your fears that's leading you. You allow your fear lead. The truth is this, you can never know 100%. But if you do not try, you will never ever know what else is possible for you. And that is why you need to leave the state of breaking your fears. No matter what happens, forget about the fear, just go after it. Go after it, just do it. According to Nike, just get it done. Just go do it. Forget about the result, go do it. Give it all you can. And the third thing you really want to do to build that champion mindset is start creating empowering beliefs. Like I said, your belief about what is possible for you is the only thing that is keeping you stuck in your life. And how can you create the right belief system? Number one, you must believe that there's something better for you out there. You must believe that the treasure is out there. You must believe that it's out there. How do you think pirates go and look for treasures, for golds? They don't know. They just understand that yes, that thing is out there, and they go on the journey to go find it. And once they understand that this thing is out there, they enter their ship and sail out to go look for it. So this is what I'm saying, man. You have to just believe that 3 types of belief you must have. That's the first thing. You must believe that a better life is possible for you. You must believe that this life you have right now, this is not all that you are. This is not all that there is. Like, you need to understand that there's a life beyond where you are right now. There's so much more out there. That's the first belief you need to have. Believe that the treasure and the gold is out there. And the second belief you must have is this. You must believe that you will and you must go find it. You must believe that you will and you must go find it, and nobody will find it for you. Nobody's going to discover that treasure for you. Nobody's going to go find the gold or the better life for you. You have to be the one to go create it, and you must go create it, or else you will never create it. And the third belief you must have, and that is, you must believe that it's worth it at the end of the day. That whatever process you have to go through, whatever pain that you have to go through, whatever temporary defeat that you must go through, that everything you will go through is going to be worth the treasure, is going to be worth the life you want. You have to believe that, man, because it's worth it. When I left my hometown all those years ago, over a decade now, over 10 years now, I left my hometown. Everything I knew that was comfortable for me, I put myself into the world. I said I wanted to go find a better life. I wasn't sure I was going to find it, but I knew that there was a better life out there, and I went out to find it. And that has led me here today. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't leave my hometown, if I didn't leave the things that I knew that was comfortable. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't put myself out there and decide that I want to go find something better for myself. I would still be stuck like the rest of my family. So you must believe that there's something out there for you, and you are the only one that can find it. That's the true belief you must have. You must create this belief. You must make sure this belief engrave in your spirit, in your soul, in your mind. Because this is the only way you can make and create the life you want. This is the only way you can achieve your dreams. By one, believing that your dreams is out there. Number two, believing that it is up to you to go create it, to go make it happen. And number three, believing that it's going to be worth it when you finally create it. When I look back a decade ago, do you think I'm happy where I am right now? Like, do you think I'm happy that I was able to take that decision to leave my hometown? Of course I was happy, because it gave me so many possibilities. Now I have two beautiful kids. I have my wife. Like, these are things that I didn't even know was possible when I started my journey. But I just knew that there was a better life out there for me. And that is the kind of mindset I want you to create today. Because if you can go through this process and really figure out how you can build this mindset, engrave it into your spirit, your soul, then you will be able to do anything. And truly, there's no limitations to what you can achieve in your life if you have the right mindset, and that's the champion mindset. A champion is not a champion when he wins. A champion is a champion the moment he believes that he can win. The moment you believe that you can create the life you want, that is when you become a champion. And I want you now to really understand this, engrave it into your spirit. Go over the lessons again if you must. Go over the lesson, this particular lesson again, because this is the foundation of your success. This is the foundation. This is where you have to spend most of your time into building, because if you can get this right, you will do like, you are going to thrive. You are going to be you are going to blossom in this world, because you know that there's nothing that can stop you. And if nothing can stop you, what do you think you are going to do? You're going to do every fucking thing you can to create whatever life you want for yourself. You're going to go after your dreams, after your imaginations, whatever you want for your life. You're going to go after them, because you know that there's nothing possible in this world that will come stop you. And truly, there's nothing that can stop you unless you decide to stop yourself. Henry Ford said something which is very, very powerful, which has been my foundation to this day. He said, if you believe that you can, or you believe that you can't, either way you are right, which means it all depends on what you believe. But the problem with many of us is that we want to figure everything out first before we try. No, you don't have to figure it out first. I'm also guilty of that sometimes. You just need to go try. Put yourself out there and see what happens. Because there's nothing that can really stop you if you decide to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So this first module, I hope you really understand what we are trying to create here. Building the champion mindset, because the mindset is really the foundation to success. There are two layers in success. Number one, there's the mindset, and number two, there's the skill set. Now we are building the mindset, because without the mindset, you will never achieve anything great. Because you will always want to quit whenever things get hard. You will never be willing to go through the process of ensuring that you go the distance and travel and push past your limits, or what you think is your limit. Many people never push past their limit. There's this girl called Toby Amerson who just won the 100-meter hurdles, who broke the record. You know, there's something she posted back in 2016. She said, unknown now, but someday I will be unforgotten. That's the that is 100%. I'm having Goosebumps right now just thinking about that. That's 100% a champion. Like that, she didn't become a champion by winning or breaking the record. She became a champion the minute she believed. This was back in 2016. And it took her how many years? More than 6 years just to win or break the title. Now she will be unforgotten truly because she has broke a world title. And then we go down in history. But it didn't start here. It started 6 years or 10 years ago when she decided that I want to go after this dream. She didn't know how she was going to do it, but she knew what she wanted. Many of us know what we don't want in life. If I ask you, what don't you want in your life? Man, I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be this. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to that. Everybody know what they don't want. But do you know what you want? Not everybody know what they want. And if you do not know what you want, how can you get it? And if you do not know that there's nothing that can stop you from getting what you want, then how can you demand more for yourself? This is why the foundation is so important. Think of it this way. Like an iceberg, right? When you look in the surface, you see the tip. But underneath, you see so many things, so many layers that goes deep down. 70% of your success or even 80% of your success depends on your mindset. The one thing that has stopped so many people from achieving the life they want is just the mindset they have. They doubt themselves. They doubt it's possible because they are uncertain just because they've tried a few things in the past and it didn't work out. So they started creating these limiting beliefs. When I was growing up, I saw these limiting beliefs in everybody I knew, my aunties, my uncles, even my own mom. You know, they all blamed somebody for their problems, all trying to complain, blame, and always trying to wait for people or for God to come and save them. But you are the only one that can save yourself. But you have to know that first. And that is why I really want you to understand why this is so important. This is so important, building that mindset. You have to build it. Your success depends on your mindset. I want you to know that results comes from an obsession to take action. You have to be obsessed with taking action. But how can you take action when your mind already have doubts about the results you will create? It's not possible. You will not be able to take the actions you need. But if you are 100% confident that no matter what's going to happen, I'm going to make this thing happen. What do you think is going to happen? You are going to go all in and do everything possible to make it work. So it doesn't matter whether they give you the secret to creating wealth or doing that. If you do not get these things right, you will never succeed at that. I can give you the formulas to creating success, to making money online, whatever I want to give you. But if you do not understand that everything boils down to the mindset, because when you don't see the result the first day or the second day, the first week or the first month, you're going to quit because you lack the right mindset. You do not believe that it's possible to create the life you want. And that's why it's very important you really shift your perspective and build the mindset into you. Make sure it's engraved in your soul, that your entire being is rooted in understanding that there's nothing that can stop you. But the truth is this: most people will not succeed. Not everybody's going to make it in this world. Not everybody will. That's the reality. Maybe you will not make it in this world. I'm not trying to tell you what you can do or what you cannot do, but it's not up to me. It's up to you. You decide what part of the equation you want to be. Do you want to be a loser or do you want to be a winner? Know that winners are rare. Know that winners is just people who win in life are just like 10%. In every family, people who really win is just one. In every family. Think about it. Every family, go through your environment and look at every family. The people who are really successful are not more than 1, 2. Why is that? And yet everybody have the same opportunities. It's the mindset. The minute you understand that there's nothing that can stop you and go after what you want, and nothing is going to stop you. You will become limitless. My entire message for you is this: in order for you to live a life where you're not limited by what the outside world says, you have to work in building your mindset, a champion mindset, that no matter what comes, that no matter the challenges, the obstacles that comes, that life throws at you, you are going to conquer it and create the life you want, because it's possible. When I started my journey many years ago, I didn't have a guide. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew that I didn't want to end up like my uncles. I didn't want to end up like my aunties. I didn't want to end up like my parents. I wanted something better for myself, and I went after it. While I've made a lot of mistakes, done a lot of trials and errors, but it got me here. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I told them, man, if I knew the things I knew today when I was 20 years old, that is the things I'm sharing with you right now in this course. Man, by 30, I would have been one of the richest people in Nigeria. That is 100% true. But I'm still grateful that I'm able to know this knowledge, because now I still know that I can speed up my process. It's not going to take me 10 years to get to my goal anymore. It's going to take me like a year or 2 or 3. Because I know what I'm doing right now. I know exactly how I need to move. Because once you have clarity and you know you have certainty, you are going to move different. You're not going to just imagine somebody who have confidence. What's the meaning of confidence? Confidence is the ability to trust in yourself, knowing that you have what it takes. That's what confidence is. So see somebody who's confident doing something. You see them very focused, immediately they are done. But somebody who's unsure, what do? They dabble. Did I do like this? Do I do like this? Do I do like this? Many of us dabble through life because we don't have the confidence and the certainty we need to create a life we want. And that is what this course is about. So go through the course and ensure you understand the 3 beliefs you need to build in your life. Number 1, believe that it's possible, that the better life you're looking for is possible. It's out there. It's out there. And 2, believe that it's up to you to create it, and you must create it, and you will create it. And 3, believe that it's going to be worth it. Whatever pain that's going to come along the journey is going to be worth it. They say knowledge without implementation is useless. I don't want you to waste this knowledge. I want you to use it and implement the things I teach you so that you can get the results that I know you can have. And understand it's up to you to do the work. I can only show you how to do it. You have to commit to the process of getting it done. So go down, you see a link, click and download your worksheet. Fill out the beliefs you've been having about your life, the limiting beliefs. Write them down. What are the limiting beliefs you've been having about your life that have stopped you from really achieving something in the past? Write them down. And number 2, write out the beliefs you will start having from now on. Like, what are the beliefs you will start having? What are the beliefs, the mindset you will start having from now on? Write them down in that worksheet. I'll see you in the next module.